Hi folks, this is Sean Hyman from Chart of the Day, and I just want to talk to you about the chart speaks of a huge breakout coming within a few weeks. And what do I mean by that? This is on the pound yen daily charts, one of the most common currency crosses in the world traded. And you had a uptrend here. There finally formed a double top, and how do we know that was a double top? A couple reasons. One, your tops were at about the same height as we can see from this line here. But most importantly, you tell double tops and trend changes that are confirmed after the fact by the fact that it broke the uptrend line here. So once you have a close and break below the uptrend line, then you look back and you had two even tops. That's when you can say that you've had a double top. Now, a lot of people may say, "Well, it seems so hindsighted that how does that help you?" Well, what trend changes. A lot of people think they've got to be the first one in, but remember the definition of a trend. You can't have a trend that only lasts for just a little while. Trends last long, and that's why they become tagged and named a trend. In other words, this move right here happened over months. So just the move that we're looking at, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over 6 months of time happened there. So that was a trend. Well, here was the change of that trend was confirmed here. So you can bet that we will likely spend some months minimally on the downside as well. Now we've recently had another chart pattern set up, which is a consolidation pattern. It consolidates a long move that happens in the market, and it's called a symmetrical triangle. And Elliott wave people would see it this way: A, B, C, D, E. There's typically about 5 major points, major reversals within one of these patterns. It doesn't always have to be just 5, but it generally, more times than not, is. And so you're about down to D here, and they don't have to go completely down to the bottom of it. They can just get in the ballpark of it, and we're about on our way to E. Now, and you'll notice that a lot of times it doesn't take terribly long to make it in between letters. Sometimes they'll go fairly directly there. Other times, like this, they will stall for a little while. So that's why I say within the next 2 or 3 weeks or so, you'll likely see E happen, and then likely a break to the downside. I say that because after E's happen, the trade typically goes in reverse direction and breaks out from where the E ended. Also, because we came into this pattern in a downtrend, so we had downtrend consolidation. The most likely scenario, statistically anyway, is for that downtrend to continue on. So as you come into a consolidation is normally how you come out of a consolidation. Since we came into it on the downside, we're likely to come out of it on the downside. Now, with that said, if it pops to the upside, am I willing to take that trade? Absolutely I am, because the move will be notable. It'll be sizable. Many of you that have watched me do charting patterns through the years, let me pull this one here. You can take the width of the widest part of the triangle there, and you can take it and move it to your point of breakout. Let me just move that down there, and let's just say it's somewhere around in here. Then you would be coming close to 130 before this move was over. Now, if it breaks to the upside, of course, we could always project that to the upside and do the same level of projection there as well. But with the many woes that the pound has had, and even that a lot of Europe is having right now, can weigh heavily on the pound. The yen has still been fairly strong. Right in this consolidation, you've had the yen and the pound being fairly equal strength, and that's what produces the tug of war pattern here. But as with all tug of wars, you can't eternally go on that way. Eventually, one side loses the battle. When that side loses the battle, there's a notable, decisive move that's directional, much like this is. that comes out of this move. And the currency cost trader service that I run, we're definitely going to be looking for breakouts out of this and other triangles that I see setting up for the sizable breaks. So I'll have exact entries, stops, and limits there, for my subscribers to take part in with us, and we're going to see some pretty sizable gains there. So I hope to see you in that service. Hey, I hope you learned a lot today, and thanks so much for watching. Bye bye.